25 athletic sports signing ceremony. I would like to extend my gratitude to the administration, Dr. Sforza, faculty, coaching staff, students, the entire Wildcat community for your outstanding support and dedication throughout the school year. Since I began my role as an athletic director in 2014, I have had the privilege of witnessing the remarkable journeys of our outstanding athletes. Each one has played a unique and vital role in the Wildcat family, contributing to our community, not only through performance, but also through their dedication and spirit. Today, I would like to recognize these exceptional athletes for their commitment to our athletic program and express my appreciation to their families for their support throughout their high school journey. Congratulations, Adrian, for his acceptance into William Patterson University, Division III boys basketball. Bailey, acceptance into Felician University, Division II wrestling. Mika, who will be pursuing her studies at Johns Hopkins University, Division III cross country track and field. Gracie attending Marist University, Division I track and field. Max will be joining Stevens Institute of Technology, Division III cross country track. Francesca accepted to Roanoke College for Division III softball. We'll be attending Framingham State University, Division III softball. Katie for acceptance into Drew University, Division III girls basketball. Stephen Longo, who will be attending Stevens Institute of Technology, Division III track and field. John will be joining Montclair State University, Division III track and field. These 10 athletes have consistently pushed the boundaries, whether it was achieving personal bests or helping their teams break long-standing records. Their accomplishments are a testament to their hard work and passion for their respective sports. They have exemplified what it means to be a true Wildcat, demonstrating exceptional leadership on and off the field, court, mat, or track. From the moment they first laced up their cleats or stepped onto the court, each of these individuals has displayed a remarkable commitment to improvement. Their dedication to training, sportsmanship, and teamwork has not gone unnoticed. It is this work ethic that inspires their peers and sets a standard for future generations of Wildcats. As I reflect on their journeys, I feel an immense sense of pride in being their athletic director. I am excited to see where their paths will lead them next, and I am committed to supporting them as they transition to the next level in their athletic careers. Their future is bright, and I have no doubt they will continue to make their mark in the world of sports. Thank you for being an important part of our Wildcat family. The athletic department wishes you tremendous success as you advance to the next level. We are confident that your dedication and hard work and passion for your sport will accompany you in all your future endeavors. You will always be a Wildcat, and your presence will deeply be missed on the track, softball field, basketball court, and wrestling mat. Best of luck and congratulations on all your future pursuits. Continue to make Becton proud. I'm really impressed by the commitment, and it's deep. This is like 10 signings. This is the first for me for having 10 athletes. Usually we'll have 3 or 4, but this shows the commitment and dedication. And I really have to thank, it does always come from the top and it goes down, but my coaching staff is the best coaching staff in Bergen County, along with my trainers.
Big round of applause for all 10 of these athletes. So first thing I want to say is Kaylee Mount, first time she came out for wrestling was her sophomore year. She hadn't yet found her place as a student athlete. She tried baseball, tried bowling, didn't find her way. Tennis as well. But she told me her beginning of sophomore year that she was looking to come out for wrestling and she was looking to try it. And I said, all right, awesome. We have an assistant coach named Fiona. Her name was Fiona Watson at the time. Coach Rapinski now. And if you come out for this sport, it's going to change your life. Well, to put it lightly, she took to this sport and she evolved into an incredibly dedicated young lady. Over the last 3 years, she has gone from being a neophyte wrestler to signing with a Division II college. And it's a testament to what this sport can do for anybody that gets involved in it. And her hard work and dedication to what this sport was requiring cannot be understated. And because of her success, she is a poster child for what is possible in wrestling. So from me to you, Kaylee, congratulations. You have taken this program to another level, and I am very proud of everything you've done. I am going to now turn the podium over to my assistant, Fiona Rapinski, because the truth is, even though she's listed as an assistant, in reality, she is, I'm going to say, the head coach of the girls' team. We have had as many as 8 or 9 girls on the team over the last 2 years. This year we had a few less, but they have all evolved. They have all gotten better as the season's gone on. We had our first state champion in school history a few years ago in Isabella Fresno. Now Kaylee is our second college signee. If it's not for Fiona Rapinski, we don't have the success we've had. And I give her all the credit for everything that's been done. So I'm going to allow her the opportunity to speak on Kaylee.
Thank you, Coach, and everybody for the opportunity. I really do this for the kids, and Kaylee's a good testament of what is possible. I remember when she was bowling, and Coach Marina was like, hey, you should come out to wrestle, and I saw the transformation in just those 3 years that she's been on the wrestling mat. She gave up everything, not academically, but in sports, to dedicate to this, and getting that D2 scholarship really shows what's possible. And for a lot of other girls that are coming into the team next year and everything, they really look up to her. She's gonna be missed, but she's setting the pathway for what they're capable of doing in this program. And thank you for everybody for letting me coach, and I'm really, really proud of her. So.
Now I'd like to call up my field and track coaching staff, head coach Dorsey and head coach Gary.
Okay, I'm Coach Dorsey, cross country and girls track and field coach. I guess I'll go down the line here. So, famous story, Mika was cut from her freshman year from the track team. She sprained her ankle halfway through the season, and she sent me an email, oh, I'm good to come back, and I said, oh, sorry, we can't accommodate you at this time. And thank goodness she came back, lights out her sophomore year. And Mika has been first team all-county for the past, she's been received all-county honors, either first, second, or third county for the past 6 seasons running cross-country, indoor, outdoor track. Certainly one of the most decorated athletes in recent history at Becton Regional High School, and it's been just such a pleasure to coach her, school record holder in the indoor and outdoor 800, 1600, and 3200 on multiple relays, and our cross-country champion as well. So let's give it up for Mika. I'll briefly touch on Max as cross-country coach. Max came out for cross-country, which was an absolute blast having him on board. His junior year, he ran a 17-13, which ranks within the top 10 in Becton history. And he's become a celebrity within the Bergen County and North Jersey cross-country world. It's really exciting to see kids come up to him at meets. You know, they're cheering him on as he's running. He's cheering them on. Max was hampered in his past cross country season by injury. Came out for one race and was, received all league honors as a result of that, and helped us out with some dual meets. Excited to see what you're doing cross country at Stevens. Max Thorne, everyone. And then finally, Gracie Taylor. Gracie came out as a freshman, was immediately a contributor over the past couple of years. She's been our #1 intermediate hurdler, high vault hurdler, but she really excels in the jumps. She eats, sleeps, breathes, track and field. She does practice with us, and then she goes over to personal training, does even more training. She's the first Division I athlete that we can boast from our program since Coach Gary and I had the pleasure of taking over the program a couple of years ago. I'm really excited to see what she's going to do over at Marist University. Really dynamic athlete, and that is great.
All right, I am going to lead off with Max because he's also on the boys track team. Max, and I'm probably going to tell this story again on Sunday too, but Max's freshman year was a sprinter for us, and at Coach Dorsey and I's very first invitational as head coaches here, he went down with a pretty severe injury. Very commonly, Coach Dorsey and I will be like, "Get up, kid, you're fine." He was not fine.
Mr. Corey, call 4026. Mr. Corey, 4026.
All right. He bounced back from that injury. The rest of that freshman season was gone. But then he came back sophomore year and he started working up the ranks in events, okay? Everyone around kind of was like, all right, this is gonna be a good 200, 400 kid. And then we bumped to the 6, and then we bumped to the 8, and then we bumped to the 16. And then he had the school record in the 3200 by his junior year. Max is an unreal tough athlete when it comes to competition. Never have I been worried that he's gonna falter out or check out mentally or any way, shape, or form. Max Thorne races hard, and he will continue to race hard. He is a 4-time league champion. He is second in school history in the 1600 and the 800, and he's going to run some very, very fast times over the course of the next 4 years. Very excited to see it. Max Thorne. All right, then we have Stephen Longo, who again, and we're going to laugh at this for a while, is going to Stevens University, which is fun. Again, Steven is a 4-year member of the track team and was immediately the guy. He was just the guy off the bat. He was scored for us off the bat. I was trying to push him in the distance category, and he did a reverse max, and he went the other direction. But Steven is an unreal 400-meter runner. He is the school record holder with a time of 50.2. He is a 3-time league champion. He's won the 200 at leagues, he's won the 400 at leagues, and he's won the 800 at leagues. And he is the world record holder at getting sick after a race. But sometimes that's what it takes. Steven is one of the toughest ones around. He literally at state sectionals was carted off. It was an interesting day. Sorry. It just shows how impressive he is, because the next day he was at the scholar luncheon standing up, a little weary, but he was standing up, and he's going to have an awesome race this weekend at the state group championship. These two will be on a relay together for one last time. Sight for the next 4 years. We're pumped to see it. Stephen Longo. And then last but not least, over in that corner is trying to hide a little bit, is Deshaun Witter. Deshaun very recently linked up with Montclair Track and Field, and we are so excited to see what he can do because his abilities are off the charts. Deshaun in his first couple of years had a tendency to struggle a little bit with consistency. This year, again, like I was mentioning with Max, there was not a time where I was worried that Deshaun wasn't going to get the job done. He was composed, he was relaxed, he was helpful to all his teammates, and I know that's just going to keep growing and growing as he gets to Montclair. They got some great coaches there. He's going to do some amazing things. Deshaun Witter.
All right. I was fortunate enough to coach the first 4 there at one time or another, and I'm sure that based on their track record here that they're going to be very successful, and the coaches who receive them are going to be very, very happy with their work ethic and their leadership and their competitiveness. So, Katie, 4 years ago, I got a call telling me that we're going to get a bunch of good 8th graders in from Maywood. play basketball. So obviously I was excited about that, and they weren't lying. We won the league the last 2 years. We haven't lost a league game in 2 years. We won the Bergen County Invitational this year for the first time ever. We beat Northern Highlands, a Group 4 school, in the final. Katie Reiner broke the all-time scoring record this year at Becton. I don't have stats. I didn't know I was going to talk, otherwise I would have brought some stats with me. But I'm sure Katie can tell me how many points that is. I know she broke Jess Snapp's record of 1970. So she missed 2000 by 30 points. You know, if we would have won that last state game, then maybe we'd be having a different conversation. But you know what? 1970 is nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure. And I find it's going to be a very, very, very long time before that record is broken. It took 15 years for Jess's record to be broken. So a little bit about Katie. Basketball junkie. She's in the gym. First, when I walk through that door every day at 2:30, she's already dressed, ready to go. She's out there shooting. When we're done, she's ready to keep going. That's all you want in a coach. She scouts every night, before every single game. She's watching the films at home of who we're playing. She's telling me who their best players are. She's telling me what defense we should play. A lot of times they didn't listen to her, but sometimes they told me who should guard who. And that's what you want as a player. You want somebody who wants, if they're going to put their heart and soul into something, and that's where you end up. You end up with a college scholarship. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult to play on the next level. I can't wait to follow her. I had a girl who played in Division III Final Four out in Michigan. I had a girl play at the University of Pennsylvania. I was fortunate enough to follow them. I cannot wait to go up there and watch Katie firing from 50 feet, taking those three-pointers, and the coach saying no, 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 and then when it goes in, he's saying yeah. All right, so it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure coaching all four of those girls at one time or another. But you know, players like that don't come around too often, so I'm very fortunate. And God bless, and I'll be following all of you. So good luck.
Again, I can be up here probably all day to speak about Francesca and Nina, but I'm trying to make it short and sweet. I had the pleasure of coaching both of them, Francesca for 4 years, Nina for 2, but it feels like 4. Funny story with learning about Nina transferring in from Bergen Tech. I was visiting my daughter in Rhode Island. She was going to go there for school, and I got a text message from their mom, guess who's coming? And I was like, very happy. Went to explain it to my wife. She has no idea who Nina Buda is or Francesca Buda is, but I was excited, and I knew, you know, they would be successful here at Becton. Both of them just got their 100th hit of their career this year. Nina yesterday in the state game, which was absolutely incredible. She got 2 hits. I think she has 40 hits on the season, which is the most in a while. I mean, I have to go back and look at the stats, but I can't ask for two players, student athletes, to represent Becton than them two. I also have a pleasure of coaching Katie. I mean, it's great to have kids that want to be there and show support and help each other, but I wish them two the best. And today we have a game at 1 o'clock, Rutherford, if everyone's available and wants to come. But, you know, Becton should be proud to have all these athletes here. It's a great honor. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Our basketball coach could not make it, and I received a late text. Coach Kafasi is at a meeting and he couldn't get out of it, but I can speak a little bit about Adrian, because Adrian to me is he's an amazing athlete besides student. I could be walking from one end of the building and he could see me from the other end, and he will go out of his way and always say, hey Miss G, hi Miss G. And that started at maybe his sophomore year to get to know each other, and it was just like so respectful. Adrian, I know he played varsity his last 3 years here. I was surprised he played his freshman year, because he had excellent ball movement, he had a beautiful shot, but of course everybody has to take their turn. So it's impressive. Adrian scored his 1,000 points in 3 years. Scoring 1,000 points in 3 years is it's tough. So did Katie, also scored in 3 years. I scored my 1,000 points, but it took 4 years. And it took almost to my last game, to score that. So that's very impressive, scoring those points because you're sharing the ball, you're sharing assists. You can't just shoot the ball when you want to. So it's really hard to get up to that 1,000 points. You are a true team leader. I know, sometimes everybody wants to be that star player, but you just moved that ball around, and I knew when you had that ball in your hand, something was going to happen on that court. You made things happen. And I know the coaches that you had in the past were so proud of you. They wish they could be here, but they couldn't. But I'm looking forward to watching some of your games. I had a former athlete that just graduated 2 years ago, William Patterson. I went to her senior game. I was following her. I'm going to follow a lot of you guys. You're going to see me out there on the fields just watching because that's what I like to do. I enjoy that. So, Adrian, thank you for everything you've done for our program, being a true leader. You were dedicated. No matter what the situation, you let the coaches coach.